think the area's kind of bugged right now. Alright, let's just keep going. Check the doctor's room. Think we need to investigate.
There's no one here. I was ready to pounce on some Exaltist lackeys and teach them a lesson. Luckily, we didn't run into any trouble. Having to fight the Exaltists would just make things difficult. It doesn't look like they tried to destroy anything. It seems speed was on our side this time. They didn't expect us to expose the medicine so quickly and follow them all the way into the hollow. Let's take a closer look around. Maybe we'll find some clues. There's a drawer here, but it doesn't have anything special inside. There's just some change and random trinkets. I don't think they left anything valuable here. What about the back of the drawer? Maybe it has a hidden compartment. Some of my more secretive friends often hide things like
Every
that.
detective thing always has something like
Let me
this.
see. There really is a secret compartment here. And what do we have inside? Some IDs and a flash drive. Junior, do you think this will be helpful? It could be a clue. I say we take it back and examine it. Yeah, at least we didn't end up empty-handed this time.
Oh, Belle. You also looking for Dr. Lohr?
The mono.
Monato? What brings you here?
Paolo's daughter was making a fuss about seeing her dad. I couldn't stand it, so I came here to wait for him. He might come here after being Speaking
About
of which,
that.
he's a good father.
About that.
His daughter Layla said he bought that cheap medicine to save money for her education. Well, as they say, knowledge can change fate. With such a good father, there'll always be hope in his family.
We're gonna have to break the bad news.
Monato, about Paolo. He...
No. You serious? The Exaltists? Dr. Lohr. I will make them pay for this.
Oh shit, he's angry.
I feel you, but please calm down first. Monato, I need your help. Tell everyone who's taking the Alleviating Water that it's all a lie. Don't let them fall for it. Yes, we need to spread the news.
I understand. I'll go spread the word. As for Paolo's daughter, I don't know what to tell her, but the priority is to prevent more people from suffering. We can't let this happen again.
I wonder if by the time I'm doing this story, they're gonna drip market the next character. And I actually am curious to see who it is. I think by the time, like, this version comes out, I'm sure we're gonna expect some drip marketing, no? Alright. Let's talk to Wise. Still hasn't changed into his outfit yet.
Find anything? Did you run into any danger?
Nah, nothing dangerous happened, but we didn't come up with anything valuable either. The only thing we found in the doctor's office was this flash drive. We don't know what's inside.
Leave it to me. I'll see if I can crack it.
Here you go. Inhu, how are things going on your end?
We talked to the workers nearby, but they have a hard time accepting it. Some even called it a rumor spread by Porcelumex.
Yeah, Dr. Lohr has been lying to them this whole time, saying the Tops will use rumors and public opinion to prevent them from receiving treatment. And that negative news was fabricated by Damien to smear him.
No way. Looks like the Exaltists have been planning this for a long time. They've indoctrinated a lot of workers and even had a story ready.
It's okay. Some people believed us and agreed to spread the word. But most people are working in the Hollow right now. We need to wait for a shift change to inform everyone else.
I tried to contact Eric in the Union, but it didn't go through since he's inside the Hollow.
Don't worry. Once we explain it to Eric, we'll be able to convince more people through him.
Well said, but I have another idea. I think we should tell Damien the truth. As the person in charge of Waifei Peninsula, he should have the connections necessary to get the word out.
He's gonna get pretty angry, is he?
Workers already hate him. Will anyone even believe him?
I think Senior Ye is right. We should do everything we can to stop the Exaltists. I don't really trust him either. But when it comes to dealing with the Exaltists, we can make use of his influence.
I don't know if Shifu would agree. Speaking of which, where is she?
She's been resting. This reminds me, she's been acting a little strange since we got back from the Hollow.
Because we got healed.
I've never seen that look on her face before. She seemed really down.
Could it be that she was affected by the miasma while trying to fight it off?
Impossible! Shifu wouldn't be distracted by such trivial matters.
Enough speculation. Shifu said she wants to see you when you return, Junior Bell. She hopes to speak with you in private. Why don't you take this opportunity to ask her exactly what happened?
Got it. I'll go check on Shifu.
It's a reminder of her PTSD from the time she lost her older sister, I believe.
Belle, you're back. Is the investigation going well?
We've encountered some difficulties, but don't worry, Shifu. With everyone's help, I'm sure we'll find a way to deal with the Exaltists. And Wise is trying to decrypt the flash drive they left behind. It might give us something useful.
Good. Although I still haven't spent much time with you two, I feel like I can trust you with this. Now I can finally rest easy.
Shifu, are you all right? You don't quite seem like yourself. Did something happen in the Hollow? Were you affected by the miasma?
No, I'm fine. But there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Belle, when you were corrupted by miasma, did anything strange happen to you? Like seeing something from the past?
Now that you mention it, yes. I saw bits and pieces from the past.
Carol.
In the miasma, I think I saw a memory of the time we lived with Teacher when Helios Academy still existed.
And we're getting more images of Carol. Been wondering about that, but finally we're getting more images of Carol.
She was gently calling my name, like she was waiting for me to go find her. Everything was so warm and peaceful. It was like a long-forgotten dream.
So it was a pleasant memory?
And I heard a strange voice. It felt like it was trying to pull me deeper into the Hollow. But it wasn't my teacher. It was someone watching me from inside the Hollow. I couldn't make sense of what was happening because I was wrapped up in that warm illusion. When you woke me up, I even felt a little frustrated and disappointed. It felt like I'd been pulled out of a sweet dream. Teacher and the comforting memories, they felt so close, like I could reach out and touch them. Everything was so real. I didn't want to wake up.
What else did you see?
The moment you touched me, I saw a strange image. You were talking to a seriously injured person. That person looked a lot like you.
Older sister, right?
You saw it. That was a fragment of my memory.
A fragment of your memory? Shifu, can you explain?
I've encountered miasma and those it had corrupted a long time ago. They described it similarly, saying they saw beautiful memories from their past. Some even refused to leave the miasma. Over time, those memories twisted into exaggerated dreams, too sweet to let go. Little by little, they were consumed by the dreams and gradually lost themselves, until they became completely corrupted.
So they believe this miasma is like a dream world for them, just to recount their memories. It's like paradise, so over again.
I see. No wonder you suspected the medicine was contaminated with miasma the moment you heard it caused hallucinations. That's why when you saw me in that state, you immediately cleared the miasma and brought me to my senses.
That's right. I too was corrupted by miasma then. But there was something different between our experiences. The miasma never showed me warm illusions, only the coldest, cruelest memories.
Cruel memories? Are they what I saw?
Belle, do you still remember what I told you? Many of the workers in the Waifei Peninsula were once rescued by Yongkui's summit during the fall of the old capital. But after that, Yongkui's summit abandoned Suibian Temple in Waifei Peninsula and never looked back since. Now, the entire region is under Top's control. So all of this is the result of our mistake that we made back then.
What do you mean?
When the old capital fell, Yongkui's summit was summoned to assist the military's operations. The mission was a failure, costing the lives of almost all the 12th generation disciples. The only person to come back from Hollow Zero alive was me. As a result, Yongkui's summit nearly lost its heritage, and Top suffered major financial losses. Even though Yijiang died, she was still held accountable for her leadership. In the end, Tops reached an agreement with us. Yongkui's summit withdrew from
Damn, you
Waifei
actually
Peninsula.
shared your
Tops
sister.
took over the area to mine porcelain and to manage resettling the refugees.
So the person I saw in that memory was...
Your older sister.
Yes. She was Yijiang, our former high preceptor.
And you're gonna really bring back the animated short memories too.
Shifu, something's going on outside!
Let's go check it out. As for the rest of the story, it'll have to wait until we get back.
And we're close to finishing this story, it seems. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's a lot of fog. Don't like the sound of that. Well, shit, the city got affected.
This is bad. Their corruption's flaring up.
Alright, ether tuning. Okay, that was a bit confusing, but got it. Damn, the version 2.0 is kind of bugged right now. The text bugged. Gotta fix this.
We need to stabilize them.
Good.
them.
Everyone's relying on Yixuan, but how much longer? Alright, good. These puzzles are complicated, but easy to figure out.
This is bad. More and more people are having corruption flare-ups. We can't possibly help all of them. If we don't act fast, the ether they emit will flood the entire block.
So this is what it's come to. Our last resort.
Everyone, come closer. I know how to handle the ether.
Take these marks, go in different directions, and place ether resonance seals. Once you're set, I'll use ether resonance to neutralize the excess ether. It should ease their corruption symptoms. Let me know when you're all set. Understood?
Understood.
Great. Let's get moving.
You gotta keep treating people.
I'm all set, Shifu.
I'm ready too.
I'm ready, Shifu.
I swear, shit happens when the moment we come here. Of all things.
I'm in position 2.
It's like we're the cause of the problem every time. I mean, it happens when every time we go to a new area. There's always a problem beckoning.
Everyone, get ready! Formation!
Formless air gathers. Corruption is purged.
Damn, that's cool. Oh, what the fuck? What is this?
Rise!
Oh shit, it's corrupting her!
My child, you're okay. The corruption subsided.
Oh shit, the corruption.
Shifu!
We did it! Thanks to Shifu, all that ether in the city's finally cleared up.
Imagine if that's only a fraction she can absorb. Imagine if it's like, you know, the whole like hollow. Maybe it could have been worse.
And those folks suffering from corruption are going to be okay too. Shifu, you're amazing.
I never knew Yunkui's summit had such powerful techniques.
I've got to ask Shifu to teach it to me later. Pretty please? Shifu, I'll train hard and practice every day.
Oh no! She's infected!
Shifu, are you okay?
Are you okay? Shifu.
I'm fine. Just a side effect from using that technique. If my condition worsens, follow Belle and continue tracking down the Exaltists. She may have joined later than the rest of you, but she's observant and knows more about the Hollow.
Shifu, you should rest.
Yeah. Leave the rest to us and Belle.
Go and help the remaining corruption victims first. Belle can take me back. I need to speak to her in private.
Oh shit. Oh no! She absorbed too much, did she? I'm screenshotting now.
Shifu, are you okay? Maybe we should get you to a doctor.
I absorbed the ether into my body with that technique, so there are some side effects.
What? Shifu, you'll be corrupted.
Most techniques from Yunquei Summit work this way. The stronger the spell, the greater the cost. After all, saving lives has never been a trivial matter. When the miasma hit me earlier, I remembered that day again. The Hollow expanded and the city fell. By the time I made it into the Hollow, my seniors, they had all lost their lives during the operation. One by one, they sacrificed themselves in places no one will ever know. Their faces stained in blood, so much so, I could hardly recognize them. In the depths of the Hollow, I found our High Preceptor. She was my older sister.
I mean,
The former
yeah.
High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit was your sister?
Damn, if you didn't watch that animated short, you would not know this. But thank God you actually watch it.
Yes, she gave everything she had for that mission, and died right in front of me.
Shifu, are you alright?
Ever since I got hit by the miasma, those cold fragments of my memory, they won't stop coming back.
So that's what happened. No wonder you've been acting a little different.
During that hopeless mission, Yunquei Summit nearly lost its entire legacy, and I was the last surviving disciple of Yunquei Summit.
I'm so sorry, Shifu. But you should rest for now.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. Let's stop talking about the past for now.
What's the situation now? What do we do from here? We gotta stop these Exaltists, no?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking corruption, man. Is Belle gonna do the same thing that she did to save, Vivian? Like in the last story? I wonder if she's gonna do that again. We ain't done yet, guys. We ain't fully done yet.
Well, we found Eric and told him about Paolo.
We've all been deceived by the Exaltists. Rumors are circulating. People are saying Porcelumix's medicine is faulty, and that their product caused the chaos in the city. No one realizes that the Exaltists are behind it all. They think it's just another safety incident.
I knew it. The Exaltists are pinning everything on Porcelumix. Maybe they were the ones who tampered with the medicine in the first place, causing the original corruption incident. Eric, you're the head of the Union. Can you get them to tell everyone the truth?
No. The Union is beyond my control now. The members are riling people up and organizing protests. I contacted them earlier, but they just scoffed and hung up on me.
Seriously? You're doing a terrible job leading them.
Something doesn't add up. Eric, what if those members have always been Dr. Lohr's subordinates? You're just their puppet. They're using you to get past Porcelumix's background check.
You're right. Dr. Lohr is an immensely influential figure now. It's very likely the Exaltists had a lot of people planted around him.
I can't believe this. The Union pledged to stand together and fight Porcelumix for what we were owed. And in the end, we were just pawns being used in the Exaltists' plan. This is all my fault. I dragged Paolo and everyone else into this.
Quit mumbling and beating yourself up! What we need right now is a plan to fix the problem. Any updates from the Union?
They're planning to gather in the Hollow tonight. They say it's to prepare for a large-scale protest.
Uh-oh. They're thinking it's Porcelum that they're protesting.
In the Hollow? Something's not right. Dr. Lohr sent patients into the Hollow for treatment, too, and then sacrificed them. Maybe they're planning to do something similar.
Yeah, they're probably trying to use the protest as an excuse to lure more people into the Hollow.
We have to find a way to stop them.
Let's go back in, no?
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Damien.
Huh? Damien?
I've already heard what happened. I apologize for not being able to speak to you all in person. After all, I am public enemy number 1 right now. I'd always suspected Dr. Lohr's motives weren't so simple, but I never thought the Exaltists were pulling the strings behind him. With things the way they are now, clearing up the rumors is nearly impossible. And I just got word that several anti-corruption medicine supply points in the Hollow were destroyed earlier today.
I wouldn't put it past the Exaltists. By cutting off the medicine supply, they'll be able to distribute Alleviating Water to even more people during tonight's gathering.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. It won't be easy to clear up the rumors, but I might be able to tap into an emergency supply channel to distribute anti-corruption medicine to those gathered. That might prevent another corruption outbreak in the city. So, I have a favor to ask. Would it be possible to set up the medicine supply point near Swabian Temple? It'll be much harder for anyone to sabotage with you keeping an eye on it.
You mean you want us to manage the medicine distribution?
That's right. Please, rest assured. This batch of medicine will be provided by the city authorities and distributed to all citizens for free. Porcelumix will cover all the costs and losses.
Free anti-corruption medicine?
That sounds
cost a fortune.
super convenient.
It'll definitely bring people here and give us a chance to explain the truth.
What's your game here?
Yes, I can spread the word to the workers too. They'll come and get the medicine, and we'll make sure they hear what's really going on.
Let's do it then. We'll manage the supply point and prevent further chaos in the city tonight. We'll also try to find a way to stop that gathering in the Hollow ASAP.
Thank you. I'll leave it to you then, mystics of Swabian Temple.
Belle, you're back. I just finished analyzing the data on the flash drive. There's a list detailing who took the Alleviating Water and when. I cross-checked the list against the people who've fallen ill in the city. It turns out they were all early recipients of the Alleviating Water, which means the corruption outbreak wasn't random. The Exaltists planned it from the start.
I knew it!
Seeds.
They've been waiting for this moment, using the outbreak to spread their influence and rally people into gathering to protest.
That's not all. I also found medicine distribution records from Dr. Lohr. Turns out he was the one who contaminated the medicine from the beginning, making it ineffective and triggering the corruption outbreak. The corruption incident in the Hollow was just a test run. Several data observation points in the Hollow have also been marked out. I compared them with the documents from the mayor, and they line up exactly with the observation points that had issues. Those areas showed major miasma fluctuation too. I bet the Exaltists were setting something up in the Hollow. That's why they disrupted the observation data to cover their tracks.
Unbelievable. The Exaltists have been laying the groundwork in secret, using the miasma to mask their true objective. They even used us to infiltrate the abandoned areas to find evidence. Then turned around and weaponized that to fuel protests against Porcelumex. These people are vile. Oh, can you help me check the current status of those spots with unusual miasma levels? I've got a feeling one of them might be where the Exaltists are hiding.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So I've checked those locations and narrowed it down to one site that stood out. If we head there now, we might be able to catch them.
Good, we've got him now. Thanks, Wise. I'll gather everyone and head into the hollow right away.
What? You found their hideout? Awesome! It's finally time to storm in there and teach them a lesson!
Well done. Shifu made the right call putting you in charge of the plan.
Yeah. Now that everything's clear, it's time we give them a taste of their own medicine.
Too bad Shifu can't come with us. Someone's got to stay behind to look after her, too. Senior, can you stay at Swabian Temple to watch over Shifu and Wise?
Okay. As much as I'd love to join in and help take those bastards down, if that's your request, I'll stay.
Rest assured, Junior.
Man, he's just staying in the back lines.
Give them a few extra punches on your behalf.
Especially being the fourth member of this group. Let's do it. We really need a DPS, so...
Analysis of the abnormal data shows that the Exaltist hideout should be nearby. Careful, everyone. There may be an ambush.
Don't worry. We have the upper hand this time. It's time to teach those bad guys a lesson. Yinhu, let's work together and make sure no one slips through. Especially Dr. Lohr.
Got it, Senior. Leave it to me.
Let's do this.
Nearby. We gotta find him.
The Naruto one is so cute too.
In position.
Now
Yeah, Jufufu does aftershock damage, which is pretty nice.
All clear. Where the heck are the Exaltist freaks hiding anyway? Has arrived.
Shh! Keep it down, Senior. You'll scare them off!
Where's Dr. Lohr hiding? I swear he's around here
Those
somewhere.
The Exaltist supplies.
Just wait till I find him. He's gonna get what's coming to him.
It's a trap!
Well, he's watching from above.
Yunque Summit. Go on. Struggle. Try as you might. All be for naught. The will of the Creator cannot be defied!
After everything you've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
Damn.
They're looking for a new punching bag. Don't waste your breath on this rotten egg, Senior. Give them a taste of... Let's show them what we're made of.
Let's see how long you'll last.
You deserve it.
Just off balance. What you deserve.
Time for an appetizer.
In position. Roger that.
Demons begun.
Shun.
Sound strategy.
Surrender!
Current overload. They won't back down.
Damn, I feel like I'm getting better at the whole lag thing.
Great Overseer, please witness me. I've completed the mission you assigned to me. I've done even more than what you asked for. I will make this ceremony grander than anything you could have imagined.
The Overseer has spoken.
Sarah.
Now is the perfect time to prove your devotion.
I hear. I understand. The time has come. Overseer Mevarok, join the Creator in bearing witness to my refinement!
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
What the? He injects serum? Oh no! It's just like
May the
her.
Creator, refine me.
Okay, he's turning into a monster. Meanwhile, somewhere in the hollow.
Overseer, one of our gathering points was taken out by Yunque's summit.
Oh my god, it's the cult! Exaltist cult!
But there's no need to worry. The rest of the preparations are complete. The plan remains on track. With you here to guide us, the ritual is sure to succeed.
Yes. Let's get
I think this is what we saw from the
Only
teaser.
through the Creator's refinement can we bring true peace to all. True peace.
I didn't think Dr. Lohr would enter the miasma willingly and get corrupted. And who was the great overseer he mentioned? Is there really a hidden mastermind in the Exaltists?
I mean, from like the Miyabi thing, story all over again, it's obvious.
That seems to be the case. Dr. Lohr was the one distributing Alleviating Water, but we've searched his residence and the hideout. We didn't find any equipment that could be used to make Alleviating Water. I suspect that their real hideout is elsewhere. Right now, our top priority is getting into the hollow and evacuating the crowd. We can't let them fall victim to the Exaltist sacrifice ritual. And if it comes to the worst, we may need to take out all the Exaltists attending the ritual.
Agreed. But Shifu isn't here. Can we pull this off by ourselves?
Belle, Shifu's awake now.
Oh shit!
Oh, how is she? Is she feeling better?
It seems like her condition has stabilized. She wants to know what's happening out here.
We don't have much time. I'll tell her.
Oh, wait, Belle. Shifu just got through a rough patch, so try to break it to her gently, okay? She's like a kitty that just got over a nasty cold. One wrong word and she might collapse again.
I'll be aware. Let's see what she has to say. Man, she's so refined and beautiful.
Belle, how are things out there?
Shifu, you're awake. Are you feeling better? Don't worry about it. Just focus on resting for now.
That won't be necessary. I'm mostly recovered. Don't dodge my question, Belle. What's happening? The Exaltists are still trying to manipulate the workers, aren't they?
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the hollow, but it looks like they still have people elsewhere. Dr. Lohr was lost to the miasma, but someone higher up, a so-called overseer, was behind him the whole time. The protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm just worried they'll trick even more people into gathering in the hollow, only to sacrifice them as part of their ritual.
From the look on your face, that's not the whole story, is it? No need to hold back. Speak your mind.
Dr. Lohr said their overseer knows about Yunque Summit. He even mentioned the time Yunque Summit nearly lost everyone trying to save people during the fall of the old capital. And he said a lot of people know what Alleviating Water does to them, but they keep taking it just to relive their past. He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless, that we'd just be repeating our past mistakes all over again. Shifu, don't let it get to you. What Dr. Lohr said was nonsense. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted. He had completely lost his mind.
That's enough. Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster, but we failed to care for them afterward. And that failure led us here. We mishandled it. It was a mistake on our part. Belle, do you remember what I told you before? About the former High Preceptor Yizhang? My sister?
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets.
Dang, you're gonna talk about
begging
it?
and digging through
Alright,
trash
then.
to survive. But even in the most difficult of times, we never left each other behind. We'd promised we'd live a good life someday and see the world together. But after we joined Yunquei Summit, everything changed. It was all because of the Qingming sword.
Qingming's sword. I think it's the sword that was also mentioned in Miyabi's backstory. Well, not, it's a different sword, but like, this is the second sword that they mentioned that, you know.
The Qingming sword? What's that?
It's Yunquei Summit's most prized relic. A blade that grants its wielder the ability of a void hunter for a short duration. Some
But
gifted wielders can even push past that limit briefly. Every High Preceptor receives the sword as a symbol of their position.
There's something that powerful? I'm sure it must come with a cost.
You're right. It comes with severe side effects. Wielding it for too long will strip away your memories and your senses. And in the end, your life itself.
that's what happened to the older sister. She willed it too much to carry the burden of her. And for the rest, that, you know.
That's how my Shifu died, overusing the sword during a dangerous mission.
Losing your senses and memories? That's a high price to pay.
When Yizhang became High Preceptor and received that sword, we made a promise that we wouldn't make the same mistake. That's why she and I began researching techniques based on the Qingming sword to suppress its side effects. She became busier with her duties as High Preceptor, but every rune, every line in this talisman, we drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, it's like she's with me too. She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. She wouldn't sacrifice herself in exchange for the lives of others. However, when the old capital fell, she broke that promise. When the old capital
Oh, damn.
fell, she pushed herself past the brink, fighting with everything she had to protect the people of Eridu.
Then we get a CG of that. That's crazy.
By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress. Until her very last breath, I could only stand there and watch her die right in front of me. After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk and affects everything in its vicinity. My last memory of her, she turned to me with a vacant look in her eyes and asked, "Who are you?" My sister had completely forgotten me.
Fucking sword, no!
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma, I kept reliving that moment again and again. In my memories, she was always staring at me with that empty look in her eyes and muttering that same question, asking who I was. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. I can't remember what she said. Sometimes, I really wish I knew what she said to me, and I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did broke my heart. It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a dark and tragic end. Was it really worth it? But then, when I recently returned to Waifei Peninsula, I saw them. The people my sister had saved. They're struggling, barely scraping by, but despite their hardships, I saw smiles and hope on their faces. This hope, it came from her. She gave everything to make it possible. I still don't understand why she abandoned me and broke our promise.
Missing
But
voice
now,
line.
I know one thing. I can't let down the people she saved. I won't let her sacrifice go to waste.
Do you mean?
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the entrance of Suibian Temple. It's time to put an end to this.
Everyone! A bunch of workers went into the hollow to join the protest.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, not again.
I tried to talk them out of it, but no one would listen. Rumors are spreading about me being bribed by Porcelumix. No one trusts me anymore. At this point, We're all that's left.
Darn it! I knew there was a mastermind in the Exaltists. Even though Dr. Lohr is gone, their plan is still in motion.
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gathering and stop them? But Shifu's not doing too well now. Do you really think we can pull this off with so few of us?
If there's anyone that can convince people, it would have to be Yixuan, but it would have to be like a big speech. Big trust.
Senior, calm down. Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Swabian Temple. She has something to tell us.
And we're just getting a bunch of, like, EXP and everything. We're almost done with this mission, so let's do it.
Shifu, are you alright?
I'm fine.
More CG.
There's no need to worry. Belle told me what happened. Dr. Lohr was telling the truth. When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yizhang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission. But only I survived. We've already sacrificed too much to save others. And now, we stand at the same crossroads once again. The Exaltist Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunkui's summit into the Hollow recklessly, we will be caught up in a fierce battle. Some disciples may even lose their lives trying to save those in the Hollow. Yunkui's summit will not make the same mistake. We will not pay that same devastating price again.
Shifu, are you saying we're just going to sit here and do nothing?
Yixuan, Shifu, please, you have to help them.
Yeah! Please, don't abandon us!
No, you misunderstand me. I won't repeat the mistakes of the former High Preceptor. If the situation takes a turn for the worst, all disciples are to evacuate the Hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight. I, Yixuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my predecessor. I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltists and restore peace to Waifei Peninsula.
I swear, there's a lot of voice text errors that they really gotta fix, to be honest, but I'm hoping they'll, like address that next patch.
On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunkui's summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
Let's do it. I think it's finally time to end this. Man, she's too good for this game. Like Christ.
Soar with the wind.
Belle, I'm at the site, and I've told everyone about the situation. I managed to get some of them to leave, but there are still a few stubborn ones who won't listen. Think of a way to win their trust. Belle, there's a lot of miasma coagula around here. I suspect the Exaltists are behind them. They must be hiding something.
Yeah, Wise is right. There's something wrong with the miasma in this area. How about we clear out the miasma around here? We might find something that shows everyone what the Exaltists are really up to.
Got it. I'm counting on you. I'll stick around and keep trying to convince them. There might be Exaltists nearby. Be careful, everyone.
Something's going on up ahead.
Ethereal! Watch out!
Alright, I gotta avoid those.
Surrender!
Strength and finesse.
Watch your back!
Look out.
Your behavior won't be tolerated!
I'll watch over you.
That
Looks like there's someone over there.
Exaltist, huh? Find a prismatic barrier and refractor nearby. Use a revelation ability. Ah, it's one of those Zenjo puzzles.
Good! We cleared out a lot of miasma. Wise, how are things on your end? Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing so far. And I haven't seen any Exaltists. Something feels off. Maybe they're hiding and preparing for the ritual?
That's very likely. The miasma around here is way off. The Exaltists must be behind it. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and investigating the area. You be careful, Wise.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Should be all good now.
To the skies!
That person just now said there's something dangerous around here. I kinda want to see it for myself.
Lohr? Oh shit.
Is this the danger they were talking about?
Look out!
It's coming our way.
Scatter!
Okay.
Yeah, this one is kind of tricky.
Wait a sec. Why are there more and more of them?
What exactly are the Exaltists planning? Looks like they're setting up some kind of It's over there. Watch out for the miasma.
Something we're gonna get used to. Summon users.
Careful. There's a lot of miasma around here. There's a heavy stench of miasma in the air. Maybe we'll find some clues up ahead. There should be a clue somewhere around here.
Watch out! A bunch of ethereals are heading this way.
Well done.
Yeah. It's like something's hidden in the miasma around here.
Evil shall be purged!
Rest, Shifu. Leave this to me.
Reality and illusion.
Divine punishment.
Let me see what you're made of. Last breath.
Concentrate.
Breaking through.
A note cycle of yin and yang. Release.
Good. That's the last of them. Found it. It's here.
Light work. Ah, that's gonna be annoying.
Belle, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula, but the clues we've gathered so far aren't enough. We need to find more.
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby. It is emitting a large amount of unusual energy signals.
Energy signals? Maybe the Exaltists placed something over there. Let's go have a look.
Okay. Please be careful.
Somewhere around here. Seems to have dissipated.
End.
Be careful, you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kinda gross. I definitely don't want to touch it.
We gotta rescue the rest of them and stop the Exaltists.
Soar with the wind.
Yeah, it's time to teach them a lesson.
Let's find that basement first. Based on what Banshee said, it should be around here somewhere.
Doesn't look like any of the Exaltists are around. Where did those creeps go? Are they off preparing for the Creator's, gathering? Or was it a feast?
Neither. I think they called it the Creator's Refinement.
I think we can go that way. Huh? Everyone watch out!
Oh, this guy.
Away! Let's finish this!
Spirit and form. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Whoa! Something weird over there!
That is how you market a Void Hunter. Even if she is not officially. But goddamn, that's powerful.
These are experiment logs for the medicine?
To the skies!
What in the world are the Exaltists up to? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma? Wait, those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects?
Shit is getting worse by the
They're
day.
holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
Look! Something's over there!
Belle, I got your video message. It's just as we thought. The Exaltists hit a large amount of miasma at the gathering site. I'm showing everyone the video now. It's time to show them the truth behind this gathering. Once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave the Hollow. I'm sure of it.
Great. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to keep an eye on things and make sure everyone's safe.
Cool! Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in and give those Exaltist creeps what they deserve!
Eos?
That's great, Belle. They're finally willing to evacuate.
The wind.
I'll guide them out of the Hollow, leaving the rest to you.
There was a key card in that lab report folder. Maybe it can get the elevator working.
I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
The Exaltist's basement. Feels like something spooky might pop out.
True. It's a very narrow place.
Don't put that evil on me, Junior! Why would you say something like that?
these
I'm
things.
just saying, that's just how things go in movies.
Rupture characters or sheer damage. You damage even against bosses with miasmic shield.
Careful! That Imperial looks kinda off! Lend you my claws!
So this kind of thing was in the basement. Shifu, exclusive!
This guy looks so weird! Is it a monster created by those Exaltist freaks?
Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tough.
Leave it to me. Concentrate.
Breaking through! Let me see what you're made of!
Obliterate form and spirit. As decreed.
Surrender!
No escape!
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Evil shall be purged.
Finally took care of that one.
Purified.
Barry, can you shut down this lab?
Master, we need to shut down this facility. Its power circuit is nearby. You can disable it to cut the power to the area.
Okay, let me see where the circuit is.
Finally.
The power's been cut. Looks like this might be an Exaltist base. There could be something useful in here.
Really? This place gives me the creeps. Feels like monsters could jump out at any second.
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in those scary movies.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making it worse. Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to, and get out of this place.
Damn, it's such a good start for the story to just be very straightforward. No off-putting like side stuff that you have to worry about.
This device looks kinda weird.
Huh? The miasma around us vanished. Anyway, what's this weird thing for?
This thing has miasma residue in it. Maybe it's related to the abnormal miasma in this area.
You're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using this to control the miasma. But this is not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first. We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back.
How many people have the Exaltists fooled? We've gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
With the wind.
Like, it's the perfect amount of, like, less yapping, all focus, all story, all character. It's pretty nice.
That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay?
think we're fully ready.
Leave it to me.
I'm sensing boss fight vibes here. Yep, I'm pretty sure. The Exaltist.
You are just in time. The ceremony has just begun. Creator, please bear witness.
Well, shit.
To defy the Creator's will.
The Creator's will. It's no more than a petty excuse for you to deceive the world.
Breaking through!
Bear witness to the Creator's blessing!
Watch out! She's changing her attack pattern!
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Obliterate form and spirit.
Creator, watch over me!
This thing won't stay down!
Evil shall be purged. Yeah!
Breaking through!
Scary! And fierce!
I'm struggling, but I'm going.
It's the Creator's will!
Why is she getting tougher and tougher?
Judgment falls! Time for execution!
Have a taste of the Yunhui Chef's unique technique!
Yunhui Summit ends here! The Creator's blessings.
Oh shit.
The miasma around us is thinning out! Let's finish her off while we've got the chance!
You possess such power.
Tell your Creator to watch carefully. The Exaltist machinations end here.
Oh shit.
Shifu!
Yixuan, you and I, we're different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
But is it?
Stranger,
Is this a dream?
please, tell my sister.
Or a memory.
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yixuan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yixuan.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world. It's just to save her. My Yixuan.
The exact lines from the animated short.
Live on. This is our promise.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path. I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Yixuan.
Cinema?
I shall wipe out all evil.
Oh shit, it's still going!
Swift yet still. As decreed.
Listen to my roar! Surrender!
Let me cut!
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Cycle of yin and yang. Evil shall be purged.
Cinema!
Evil shall be purged. Break.
Absolute goddamn cinema, guys. Bro.
Awesome! We finally defeated the Overseer. No one will fall victim to their lies again. Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering? Are they all right?
We just met those people who made it out of the hollow. They said they saw the Exaltist preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating. Everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the Alleviating Water are getting medical checkups right away to see if their health has been affected. Porcellumic said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in Waifei Peninsula owe Yunquei Summit our thanks for preventing a major catastrophe. You saved all of us again. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah. Without your help, our friends would have died in the hollow.
Thank you, mystics from Yunquei Summit. If you'd like, we can make you a special signboard. No, we'll make you a
What are you wearing in front of you?
I want to join Yunquei Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning.
Hang on! Calm down!
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
A technique? What technique?
Observe.
Fake coughing.
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone is excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the hollow. She needs some rest.
Sorry, we were a little worked up. All right, everyone. Let's take care of the rest of our business first. The heroes from Yunquei Summit need their rest. We can thank them properly later.
Well, that's a good way to, like, get rid of the crowd.
Everyone's so enthusiastic. Too enthusiastic for me to handle. So Shifu's technique is faking illness. You almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break break now that the Exaltists are gone for good.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots deep here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more trouble ahead. We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered. We don't know anything about the underground research facility, or those strange objects we found. Feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry. We won't sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else. If they show up, we'll knock them down.
Shifu, Damien is calling us.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to say.
Mystics of Yunque Summit. I heard about your triumph over the Exaltist Overseer in the Hollow.
I swear, if he takes credit for all of this, I would be so mad.
On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving Waifei Peninsula and restoring the reputation of Tops. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Waifei Peninsula. But thanks to you, Porcelumex was able to defuse the crisis and stop the catastrophe in time.
I fucking knew it. He's gonna take the credit.
To prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the Porcelume sector. And now, I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-ups.
Wait a second. Why does it sound like you're cashing in on this disaster?
Rat Jam. He's gonna yoink the credit for himself.
You're overthinking it. I simply wish to harness more resources so I can better support my employees. It was my pleasure working with you.
I hope we don't. As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you to follow through. I'll be watching. Since Yunque Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened 11 years ago.
Rest assured, Yixuan Shifu. You and everyone from Yunque Summit have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word. I have other matters to attend to. Heroes of Yunque Summit. Until we meet again.
This guy... He really knows how to use every opportunity to climb the corporate ladder.
As the classic, like, rich people's thing, where they just want to, like, yank every opportunity they can.
Let him. We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exaltist base to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltists were really planning.
Got it, Shifu. I'll deliver it soon.
Awesome! The investigation has finally wrapped up. But we still don't know where Belle's teacher is. And we're also clueless about where that photo came from.
Thank you for helping us investigate, Fufu. Belle and I believe that as long as we keep at it, we'll eventually get to the truth.
Yeah. Right now, we'll just have to follow the trail slowly from here. Anyway, taking down the Exaltists was a big win. We'll keep looking for clues about the photo later, one step at a time.
Oh man, it's not over just yet. What else is left?
Belle, I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Waifei Peninsula, but still no sign of teacher. We tried to keep things light while talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo, it's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if teacher was never in Waifei Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists? And you were attacked on the way here. I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
Wise, we shouldn't jump to conclusions.
He's getting flustered.
Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll figure this out, step by step. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked.
Sarah,
The
again.
ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he...
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth. All you need to do is remain faithful. That's it. My lord, is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it.
Jijiang? Oh shit!
The plan can proceed.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're gonna reuse the older sister's body for their plan. Oh man, that's gonna be fucking peak once we get to it. We're not still done yet. Maybe a preview of the 2.1 characters, maybe? Yeah, we have yet to see right now. Stay tuned. Function Boo Box. Alright then. Think we'll just wait? It's the only thing we can do. Let's rest up. And if there's anything else we can do, I'll figure it out. Just want to be very sure.
What dim sum are we starting the day with?
Alright. I'm guessing that's gonna be it for the story. That was like 4 hours long. Which was pretty nice. I think there's gonna be there's an event too. This one we still have to do. This one we still have to complete. We have to do the temple thing. Back to Hollow Zero. Yeah, that's pretty nice. New deadly assault, jeez. Oh boy. Alright then. If there's any story we can do, I'll see you guys all next time. And I'll update you guys if there's more stuff to do this patch. Anyway.